Fawson, Miss Stoddard, and I love those teachers. And because, well, they were very fun. They teach me ways that I didn't understand, and they do fun activities that you can, it kind of opens your mind a bit in imagination and creativity, and to socialize with more kids that are that you've never seen before.
Well, from Tyson Shaner, I remember Mr. Lutz, Miss Flam, Miss Schrufer, Miss Evans, and Miss Good, and also Miss Stoner. They were all my favorite teachers because they each individually taught me something that I'm using now in high school.
I remember Miss Evans, Schrufer, you, the principal. That's it. Cause like they're nice. They always talk to me when I did bad and stuff like that.
I'd say Mr. Lutz just because I had him more, and he basically went to my basically got me to focus more, because he would always tell my mom about the stuff I did.
Nice.
Well, Miss Tarian was my favorite teacher, and Miss Stoddard. Well, Miss Tarian was in kindergarten. She taught me my ABCs and my numbers and, everything that I need for today. And Miss Stoddard, well, she got me prepared for where I am now. And yeah.
I remember Miss Salvatore. I remember Mrs. Dooley. I don't think she's there anymore though.
Yeah.
I remember you because I remember you were just so nice, and I really felt at home in the classroom,
Well, I remember for first grade I had Mr. Van Falsen. He's a great teacher. He really tried to push me onward and draw out my talent, I remember the REACH program was I think it started for only second graders, and I was in first grade when I had him. And he tried to push for me to be in there even though I was only in first grade. And I'm appreciative of that.
My favorite teacher is Miss Kyler from 4th grade, and Miss Yeager for I think pre-K. I like Miss Kyler because she used to give us food, and she was a nice teacher, and she was not mean. And Miss Yeager was just a good pre-K teacher.
I remember my kindergarten teachers, Miss Smith and Miss Beam. I remember my first grade teacher, Miss Gerlins. I remember my second grade teacher, Mr. Martin. Was it Mr. Martin? Yes, it was. I remember my third grade teacher, Miss Olson. My fourth grade, Miss wait.
That's okay.
And my fifth grade teacher, Mr. Storch. My favorite was my second grade teacher, Mr. Martin. And he was the one that inspired me because he knew my oldest brother.
I got a couple. I can't really pick all of them. It was Miss Evans. Is Miss Schrufer still there?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one. And definitely Mr. Talarico. He's definitely number one. Mr. Talarico, he's the reason why I kept playing basketball, elementary and middle and up. It just helped me work on my game. And still texts me to this day, saying, "Hey, we out to the park," or some shots of us.
I remember Miss Terry. I remember Miss Stoner. I remember Mr. Lutz, even though I didn't have him, but I remember him.
Okay.
I remember Mr. Martin.
Ms. Schufer, because she was my 5th grade teacher and she was fun.
Mrs. Firing and Mrs. Coombs. They were the best teachers. I always liked them.
My favorite teacher was Mrs. Stoner because I always loved art, and I still do because I actually want to continue art for college, and she was my #1 favorite teacher.
Awesome.
My favorite was, I have too many, oh gosh.
Well, name them.
Miss Evans and Mr. Talarico. One, because Miss Evans, she was inspiring and everything. And Mr. Talarico, there's a lot that happened in 3rd grade with me.
Well, I like Miss Terry because, like, for me, I got a short temper, so I could always talk to her about anything. Like, she'll help me calm down. For me, they always tell me, like, not to give up, keep going. Like, it shouldn't, like, no one's opinion should matter from what I think.
Well, this one teacher that was my favorite that I remember still is Miss Keller. I don't know if she still works there, but she inspired me. We used to do plays and stuff. Like, I used to dress up as a fox, and then we used to do that. And she used to bring snacks to the class, and when we behaved and we earned it, that's when she used to bring stuff. But then she used to reach out to me, but then my mom changed her number, so then we couldn't talk anymore. But she was my favorite teacher in a respectful way too. So.
Ms. Ronfellow, Ms. Holiday.
My favorite teacher was Mr. Steele because I like gym and that's it.
He would always play
music.
Ms. Holiday because she took the time to choose her students. Good.
I like every teacher there, don't matter, every single woman.
Mrs. Evans, she always inspired me to do better.
I remember all of them. I remember Mr. Van Fossen, Miss Evans, Miss Olson, Miss Coombs, and Miss Grabowski. My favorite ones are Miss Grabowski and Mr. Van Fossen because Mr. Van Fossen used to do the magic tricks and I used to really like them. And Miss Grabowski was a really cool teacher. And I like Miss Evans because she got me here. And so,
Teacher I remember is Miss Coombs, Mr. Martin, and Miss McLean. I think that was her name. They were all really sweet to me. They were all very encouraging with what I wanted to do. I don't remember which one, but someone called me Little Hannah Montana because I would sing all the time. And it was funny because I wanted to be Hannah Montana because I love to sing.
I have two favorite teachers. My first favorite teacher is Miss Olson. Shout out to you. I don't know, she was just cool. Like, she was never, I don't think I ever got in trouble with her. Yeah, never. She's just cool, like, she was there. Hold on, we gotta edit this. I forgot I had Miss Holiday in 4th grade too. That's what had it was Miss Holiday, then Miss Schufert. Oh, alright, so anyways, I think my second favorite teacher is Miss Schufert. If you're watching this, because I don't know, the period of time I had her throughout 5th grade, I was like a knucklehead, and she really showed that she cared about me and like my well-being, because there's so many times I got in trouble and she used to call mom and mom used to put me in my position, and then like she showed me that being a knucklehead wasn't the way, because I feel like her being hard on me made me a better student now. So thank you.
I see Mr. Martin. I want to thank him for everything he teach me since 5th grade. He teach me the classes the subjects that I didn't understand, and without him I would have been here in a good class and grades. And well, the teacher that inspired me, I guess Miss Stoner, my art teacher, I used to have her. She inspired me to open up with art and to open my creativity and imagination more often than I never did before as a kid.
Because they've affected my life in many ways. And I would just thank them for every moment that they were there for me and for everything that they've taught me.
I miss them. I want to see them. Always being there for me and helping me.
I'll thank him for, I'll thank Mr. Lutz if he was here for helping me focus more. And
well, I would thank them for everything they taught me to get me where I am today.
Thank you. You know, I was always really quiet, and you were just so nice to me. So, you know, I had some teachers that really frustrated me because I was so quiet. So thank you for not getting all angry. My gym teacher, Mr. Steele. I remember I was never a big gym fan, but he just kept going with me. You know, he was always just so nice. Like I always had really nice teachers, and I just really want to thank them for that. So
I would say, well, thank you for believing in me and giving me the fuel to go on.
I would thank them for teaching me right, giving me good grades, not being rude. Yeah. Probably Mr. Steele from gym, because he was always like motivating us and all that. And he told us never to give up.
I would thank Miss Terry for all the things she gave me when I was in kindergarten. And I would thank all of them for helping me out and providing me with an education that helped me pass through the grades with good grades that I had and I still have. That's about it.
I would thank her for helping me with all my grades, teaching me to be better in math, and helping me for 6th grade.
Yeah, I would thank them for never giving up on me and always like getting me to like do my work and everything. Mrs. Farren, she always said that, you know, she wanted me to make it somewhere big and all this other stuff, and because she never really gave up on me. I gave up a lot of times, and she never gave up on me. She was always there for me.
I would thank Miss Evans for being like such a great teacher, because she's like one of the inspirational teachers, because she always made class so fun and it was never boring. And Mrs. Stoner, because she is literally the reason I'm continuing art right now. She was my inspiration, and still to this day I say she's the reason why I want to go to art college.
Perfect. Mr. Talarico was always there for me through a lot of things in 3rd grade, so I'll thank her for that.
Well, for giving me good advice. Like, for now, I go to like anger management. So since I was little, I always had problems with anger. So they'll help me with it.
Thank her for what she teach me. I don't remember if she was my math teacher, but I remember when I was in her homeroom, we used to I don't know if I remember, but we used to do something where I forgot, to be honest, but she was a good teacher in a way. She taught me a lot that I know now.
Do you have any memory?
I would thank them for taking the time after school to teach me what I didn't know or understood. I would thank them for caring about my education and teaching me the things.
I would thank Miss Evans and Mr. Talarico for putting the effort to teach me things, a little bit more stuff to help me out.
I'll thank them for putting me where I am today, to be honest. Without any teacher, you wouldn't be where you are today.
Mr. Van Fossen was here now. I would thank him for teaching me how to read and for getting me here and being at advanced classes.
The fun moments I had there was like the field trips to the park, that we went to the picnics before, and just like the fun activities, we go around the classes to see other teachers that I'd never met before. It was really nice.
My favorite moment would have to be from 2nd grade when we did butterflies and I took a picture of a butterfly on my braid.
One time in kindergarten, I wanted to be big, climb the monkey bars, and I fell. And Miss Darian had to pick me up like a little baby and walk me all the way to the nurse's office. It was kind of scary because I started crying and it was kind of embarrassing, but that's something I never forget.
Always liked art class, and I always loved music.
The playground, how they had those little hoops, those little basketball hoops. I used to dunk on them and all that. It used to be fun.
I remember this one time, it was a bingo thing, and I don't know if I won or not, but I was still given a prize.
This is Terry. I remember I was the class clown and everything in kindergarten.
When we were doing I think it was the graduation, and they showed like a slideshow of all of us, and they showed a picture that I didn't even know they took them.
One moment I remember was Mrs. Evans' husband, when he always promised us at the end of the year that if we did good, he was going to kiss the toad in his
I was
class.
gonna say that.
and he always told us never to write with small pencils or our hand would stay that way. I used to believe that.
She took my thing.
What about Mr. Steele when he used to dance?
Well, yeah, Mr. Steele always dancing, but he's not there anymore.
I
There was
remember
that one
one.
time, you know, when you walk around with perfect attendance, when you have the thingy.
Oh, the
you walk
parade.
forward, yeah.
I love that. Made me feel special.
Everyone just looking up at you, just walking around.
Remember the trip in Olivares? Mr. Tallarico, he picked up a toad, and then I was backing up, and I fell in the lake because I was so scared of the toad.
I really don't remember stuff.
Sorry, any times you remember?
When she would give us snacks.
I forgot which teacher gave me goldfish. I like that teacher.
I have a lot of memories from Tyson Shaner. I remember in 4th grade, Mrs. Coombs used to play You're So Vain all the time. And the whole class would be like jumping around and dancing. And we used to do plays and have movie nights. And then we used to go to recess. I love recess.
One of my memories from Tyson Shaner is that we had one of those dress up who you want to be days. It was I think it was in 2nd grade, and I dressed up in a Cinderella dress because I wanted to be a princess. And it was I was really excited because I get to wear a costume at school, so I was like, wow, great.
Okay. Favorite moment is when my 3rd grade teacher, Miss
Stoddard.
Every time I would I think every Thursday I would say, I would eat. Well, I would they would serve, the cafeteria would serve fish. Then I don't like fish. Then she would give me snacks. So snacks were the sticks and the cheese. It's pretty cool. Even though she would pay for it and give it to me, I recognize her as a great teacher, honestly.
I think my favorite, the best moments in Tyson Shaner history is every time we would have a Pizza Hut or Domino's. That's the best. I haven't had Pizza Hut or Domino's in a Reading school district since 1955,000. I miss pizza. I miss good pizza.
After that, a funny moment is during recess, I would intentionally kick the kickball, above the high school, just far. It would go to the street and everything. So, but I just remember that, and people, the kids would get upset too.
Is you can socialize with kids that are the same around your age, and maybe just to get to know them a bit more and have a little more fun with them.
My favorite thing about elementary school would be interacting with everyone, including the teachers, and just the fun we had back then.
Well, the teachers, they were always nice and stuff like that.
Recess. No homework.
Recess and lunch. Recess.
It was easy.
My favorite was recess. Everybody liked recess.
Probably the people in there, and teachers and all that. Good staff.
My favorite thing was recess and having a lot of free time. Now over here we have schedules and we have to get stuff done by a deadline.
The teachers in recess.
I always liked the playground. It was always nice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Recess.
I thought after elementary school I was gonna cry because there wasn't any more recess. I thought it was gonna be the end of the world. I'm surviving.
My favorite thing was that we didn't have to have a dress code.
That we got to stay in one class all day and didn't have to walk around all these halls.
That everybody would take turns in centers and everybody would interact with each other.
Right.
the teachers would put effort into every individual, and they would know everything about that individual and help that individual independently, and I like that. They really put effort into us.
So we're talking about memories?
This is your favorite thing about elementary school?
I like how they always gave us pizza like every Friday.
Every Friday, Papa John.
The teachers are my friends. I really like my teachers and my friends.
My favorite thing about elementary school is that it wasn't hard. Like, I look back at it now and I was like, I wish life was that easy again. Like, the hardest decision you had to make was picking a color to color your paper or whatever. And now when I'm in high school, it's really like, I now realize that that was easy work. Now this is the real life. This is what's going to lead you into your adulthood and what's going to take you further into the future and about what you want to do and all this crazy stuff. And now it's like, wow, okay, this is real. This is real life. This is what I have to do to get where I want to be.
Recess. Hey, I haven't had recess in a while. I always have gym
Yeah.
class, but gym class not even as fun as recess. Recess, you actually get to play and go woo, run wild.
Like,
Here, like there's limits to what you can do.
Like during recess, everyone's like having fun, cooperating. But like here at the high school at the gym, everyone's like socializing. You know what teens do, stuff like that. You know.
Teachers that hopefully that remember me, I'm doing great in school, getting good grades. Thanks to them, I'm getting higher grades than ever before.
Well, they've impacted my life because now I have a younger sibling and I'm teaching him the ways that I was taught by those teachers.
Beautiful. Nick, we just called you out of honors chemistry, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty big right there. Can you tell us what's going on?
I'm proud of the soccer team. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I have all honors classes now. I got good grades. You know, I'm ready to go to college.
Straight A's. I just got my report card, so I got a lot more involved in music. You know, I was in a few school shows. I've been doing some community theater. A lot with singing, you know.
Well, for me, I would tell them that I'm doing good in school because, I don't know, they always told me I was smart and that if I would just act right, because I used to be a little knucklehead, but they would just tell me whenever I get my behavior issues down, I'll be a good kid. And but I listen now. I thank them for telling me that.
I'm doing great here.
I'm doing fine, and they really helped me learn not to be evil.
Playing basketball. I might play JV next year for varsity. Work for varsity.
I'm still a straight A student. Play soccer now. I cut my hair.
My grades are good, and they helped me get better in like the hard stuff that I am now. She taught me like things that made me good at math, and that's like what I needed help more in, and reading, and I'm doing good.
Well, I'm planning on to go to Wiltec or RMTC, I think it's called, and be a mechanic there.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing really good. They just made elementary school so fun. They all kept us grounded, to be honest, because like now we see that there's like more issues and stuff, but they kind of kept us all grounded, like a whole bubble for us that it was just fun and carefree.
Like right now I got a job and I'm happy about that.
Well, ever since Tyson Chandler, multiple things happen in my life, but my grades, they go down, but like I bring them right back up.
I got better. I used to have F's, but now all my grades went up, and now I only have C's, B's, and A's.
I graduate next year.
Preach. They helped me to get where I'm at, and my grades are good, and I want to graduate one day.
I would like them to know that for the fact that they put effort into me, that I can succeed and I can enlist to the military in a couple months. And because of them, I'm where I am now, and I really appreciate it.
I thank them for putting in work for everything they've done. They impacted my life because without them I wouldn't be where I am right now. Because they like pushed me like to limits where I haven't been.
I'm doing good. I like art and I like to play violin, and my grades are straight A's, so that's good.
My heart goes out to y'all. Okay, so you guys really helped me just see what I want to do with my life. And I know it's elementary school, but you guys really just helped me a lot. And I didn't have much friends at elementary school, so the teachers were my friends. You know, they were always so kind and sweet. I really appreciate you guys very much. Grade-wise, I'm doing good, bro. Like, I'm doing really good. I'm a lot more focused than I was in elementary school. I'm mature. Obviously, I know I can have conversations that are serious and that mean something, and not like get frustrated about what we're talking about or something like that, you know? Like, I've really gained a lot from going to Tyson Shaner, and yeah, thank you.
To all my elementary teachers, I am an honor roll student. Miss Schufer, I'm not no knucklehead no more. I'm getting out the hood.
How can you top that, Anthony?
Like I say, I'm in NHS. I'm an RTC member.
Oh, you topped that. Huh?
Tomorrow I'm actually going to a competition in Daytona for a national competition for the drill team. And pretty cool. I have AP testing like all next week, but I skipped that because I'll be in Florida, so I need to make up exams, finals, all that. I have AP classes. Pretty cool.
Excellent job, guys.
You definitely topped that. You topped it.
What do
For the future, I want to go to college and maybe start for engineering and not veterinarian. Thanks to them, I'm kind of hoping my dream comes true.
In the future, I plan on going to college for photography and computer engineering.
Play soccer in college, and undecided on what career path to choose.
I want to be a pediatrician. That's what I'm focused on.
I would like to go somewhere that has some music in it. You know, it doesn't really have to be like music teacher or something. I mean, I know I've been considering doing theater for like Broadway and things like that. You know, it's just scary because that's not always very stable.
And what advice?
I want to be an accountant or like a financial advisor. Like, I like to be like dealing with banking, like to deal with money. Money makes the world go round.
I want to be a mechanic.
I want to go to Penn State and probably do football and go on a football team or whatever.
My plans are that I want to improve my art career, and I want to be an animator or cartoonist when I grow up.
Plan on going to college. I don't know what for yet. And I don't know what college, but I know I'm going to college.
I want to be a teacher, so I'm going to go to college.
I want to go to, my main one I want to go to is Kutztown University for the art program.
I want to learn how to bake more and like be in the chef stuff type of thing. Like, that's always my dream. Like, I want to bake and be a chef or do hair, cosmetology. Yeah, that.
Well, for me, right now, like, I'm telling my mom to get my working papers because I want to work already. But like after that, like after I graduate, I want to like be a surgeon.
My plans is to go to Liberty University so I can study cooking and engineering.
I either want to be a basketball player or actuary. That's it.
Well, I'm going to enlist to the Marine Corps.
I want to go to art school for fashion design and game design. I want to be a psychologist.
I want to go to Kutztown. I want to go to Kutztown as a college because they have a good art program, and I'm working for that. I'm working for that really hard.
My plans for the future are, of course, graduate high school. I'm looking forward to applying for NYU for musical theater and music journalism. But I'm also going to apply to other schools in New York. My main goal is to go to New York. But yeah, I want to do something out of those things because anything in music really inspires me and really I just love it. So yeah.
I got accepted to Penn State, so I'm going to major in pre-medicine.
Alright, homie.
So I'm trying to be a doctor. I don't know what specifically, but I really want to help people, save people, honestly. Yeah.
Beautiful. What are the plans?
High jump. College. Those are my plans. To go to college for track.
And if I go to Tyson to visit there, I hope to the kids that hopefully they do their best at school and they listen to their teachers because the teachers are basically their inspirement right there.
I would tell the students at Tyson Shaner now to keep their head up and keep pushing through everything, no matter what.
To behave, that they're in a good school and stuff like that.
Go to school, focus, grades first, and read a book.
Hard work pays off.
Beautiful.
Stay focused.
Be good. I mean, teachers work so hard, you know. It's like when they're talking, don't just stop talking. You know, respect them. They're working hard to teach you. Yeah.
Stay in school.
Listen.
They need school.
Listen to the teachers.
Probably say pay attention in school, do your work, because if you keep on acting the fool in class, it's gonna impact you like when you get older.
That Miss Turner is the best kindergarten teacher.
Just to stay focused, keep doing your work, and don't let nobody distract you.
I would tell them to really focus and to really appreciate the opportunity they have in getting an education, because the kids of this generation are not giving any importance to the opportunity they have. Like some people in other countries don't have the opportunity for an education, and they're taking that for granted. I think that's something they should value.
So listen to your teachers because they really do help for 6th grade and all that because it's really hard.
Just to tell them that to never give up and follow your dream and stuff like that.
Listen, especially to what they're teaching you, because some of that math still is going to continue with that, and a lot of the things it's just going to get harder and harder. Right now they have you grounded, and you got to thank those teachers.
Be prepared for more work and homework.
And keep your childhood. Stay young. It gets harder.
Should just keep going, like not to give up on their schoolwork and actually go to school and pay attention to their teachers. Don't get in trouble.
Listen to your teacher because it's gonna affect your future if you don't.
To stay motivated and don't fall behind or like follow others that making bad decisions.
Awesome. Be yourself and open up, because being quiet and just not interacting with others won't get you to anything you really want.
Perfect. Like I tell my little sister that's in Tyson Shaner, I would like them to know that to appreciate it, and the fact that they're in Tyson Shaner should mean a lot, because I went to other elementary schools and they're not the same. I always brag that I was in Tyson Shaner, and they should too. And they should be proud that they still have the parade for attendance, that they should come to school every day and appreciate that, and the field trips, and Mr. Talarico being a DJ during the dances. That was kind of fun.
I
Out to students, to be honest, that they should be blessed because it's like, to be honest, I think that's the best elementary school here. I just tell them to remember every moment that they had in that school. Yeah, remember every moment they had in that school because it will impact their future.
What advice I would give them is to try hard and just stay who they are and appreciate their teachers because their teachers are great. And yeah, I miss them. I miss them a lot. I really miss elementary school. It's hard here. It's really hard here.
Just try your best and try your hardest. That's definitely one of the most key things that I've kept in mind throughout this year, last year, and years before that. Like, if you think you can't do it and you don't try, then you're not gonna get anywhere. But if you keep trying and keep doing your best, then obviously you're gonna do something with your life. You're gonna get somewhere, and that's one of the best feelings is when you actually achieve those things that you want to do.
Be yourself. Be yourself. Don't worry about what other people think. And when you get bullied, don't even put mine into that because me as growing up, I think I got bullied. So I had to overcome through some things in my elementary career, but it doesn't hurt you because they're just mad that you have something they don't, or you have a special feature that makes you. I think I said you like 3 times. But I said you.
I would say focus on learning because that's like the most important thing throughout school. As you reach high school, it's gonna get harder and harder, but yet if you achieve that, it's gonna pay out through your life, like later.
Well, when we were at basketball, the games, they all like, it was team dinner before our game, and they had served us our team dinner. They brought cheese steaks, chips, cookies, like they showed love. It was fun.
Everybody that cooked, you gotta come over here and cook again. I need that food. And alright, I'm gonna give you my address because you don't gotta be the basketball team. Where a piece of paper? I need a piece of paper. She gonna give you my address. Alright, so that food, I loved it. I wanna give all you guys a special shout out. Thank you for giving your time and support to be doing that because it takes a lot of dedication to make like 17,000 kids food for a basketball team because we're a athlete, but we probably eat like 10 plates. So yeah. So I just want to give you a special shout out. Thank you. Tyson Chainer for life.